Hi everyone, I am Scott Benedict Tigatalan from Multimedia Arts and Animation, and today I will explore my identity using John Locke's Tabula Rasa and Albert Bandura's Observational Learning. So what we are waiting for? Let's go!
John Locke once said that every child begins as a tabula rasa, a blank slate. That means our earliest experiences, especially with the people who guide us, become the first writings on that slate.
When I think back to my childhood, I remember this idea from John Locke that we all start out as a tabula rasa or a blank slate.
Basically, we're born with an empty mind, and it's our experiences and the people around us who write on that slate.
And for me, a big part of that writing is came from my teachers. Sure, they taught me reading, writing, math. But what really stayed with me wasn't just what they wrote on the chalkboard. It was how they carried themselves and how they treated us every single day.
And that's where Albert Bandura's idea of observational learning makes so much sense. We don't just learn by being told, we learn by watching. And as a kid, I was watching my teachers all the time. One memory that stands out is from elementary school. I had this teacher who never yelled, no matter how noisy we got. I remember one day, the class was extra rowdy. Instead of shouting, she just stood at the front completely calm and waited. Slowly, everyone noticed and got quiet.
At the time, I didn't think much of it, but looking back, I realized I was learning patience and self control by watching her.
Another teacher showed me what passion for learning looks like. She would get so excited about the smallest things, even something like a history lesson. I still remember how her eyes lit up when she told stories, and that excitement was contagious.
I found myself looking forward to her class because she made me feel like learning is an adventure, not a chore.
Those experiences filled in my blank slate in ways I didn't realize at the time. They shaped not just how I saw school, but also how I see learning and life in general. I started to believe that education isn't only about facts and grades, it's also about values, habits, and character. And the role of models we observe, like our teachers, are a huge part of that.
When I look at myself today, the way I tried to be patient, the curiosity I still have about learning, even the way I handle problems calmly, I can trace so much of it back to those little lessons, not the ones in the textbook, but the ones I absorbed just by observing my teachers. In a way, they didn't just teach me a lessons, they became the lessons. So, when I think about John Locke's Tabula Rasa and Albert Bandura's observational learning, I see how true they are in my own story. My teachers filled my slate not just with the lessons, but with the inspiration that continues to guide me today. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.